日見ばっか
Brought to us by our Lord and Savior, Burn the Witch is a fantasy action-adventure series following the exploits of two young Windbind witches working to keep the citizens of Reverse London safe from the ever-looming threats of dragons. The series, the manga, was originally released in 2018 with an anime adaptation in 2020. The anime adaptation was originally planned to be released as a movie, but ended up being a 3-episode show. The series has received relatively positive view to the public and blah 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 blah. Okay, now that we got the formalities out of the way, let's talk about this show. So, Burn the Frickin' Witch. This show, this movie, this throughout this video I'll be flip-flopping between referring to Burn the Witch as either a show or a movie. Please don't be too confused. I mean, they're the ones that decided to make it a 3-episode movie. So, yeah. So yeah, this movie. It's cool. It's okay. The action is great. The characters are pretty cool. The animation is phenomenal. I did enjoy the animation. The plot, but it's okay. It's okay because the series is only still starting out. So yeah, the series is only starting out, so I'll give them a pass for now. Let's meet the characters that we follow throughout the movie. Starting off, there's these two witches, Nini Spanko and No Nihashi. Forgive my mispronunciation. We follow these two witches as they hunt beasts and fight dragons. Things you do on a typical Tuesday. They work for an organization that manages all this magical beast stuff called Wingbind, based in Reverse London. There's also this normal, non-magical boy, Balgo Parks. So Balgo is a descendant of the Dragon Clan, and I won't lie, that sounds cool AF. Oh yeah, let's not forget this super cool, super badass guy, who reminds me a lot of Grimjaw, by the way. Bruno Bang Knife. This guy just oozes badassery. So yeah, Bruno is one of the Wingbind top horns, which I'm guessing are like the captains of Burn the Witch. So yeah, he's the real deal. Now, for my opinion / review on Burn the Witch. Burn the Witch was a little disappointing. And I won't lie, a lot of it does have to do with knowing who the creator is. I mean, the creator of Bleach, one of the greatest mangakas to ever do it, is the guy that made Burn the Witch. And due to that, my expectations were a little high. When Burn the Witch first came out, I tried to not judge it based on the creator's previous work. When like someone branches out and tries new things, so you give them the benefit of the doubt and be like, you know what, it's new. You're not gonna like judge it. I don't know if I'm making sense, but point is, I was trying to let Burn the Witch, shine in its own light. But because I know it's made by Tite Kubo, I'm like, come on. I mean, let's talk about the stuff that really annoyed me.
Dark Dragon ka? Magic number 04. Stand by. Dark Dragon yo. Bad back ja.
Really? Bad back. Bad back. Like, a bunch of the terms here don't have that zing, How do you go from hollows, Zanbakuto, to just dragons and bad back? One of the things I love about anime, one of the things I love about fiction in general, is how these creators, these people, they somehow come up with ideas for whole places, creatures, abilities, whole worlds. Also, I love the world Tite Kubo created in Bleach, and I was hoping for some of that creativity here. I mean, like, man, bad buck. Are you kidding me right now? And then there's the setting of the series. London, or to be specific, Reverse London. To be honest, I can't really hate on that. I do like the reverse thing. So Reverse London is where the magical people, it's the magical side of London. The ones that can see the magical creatures and all that. It's just that I personally feel like after years of being a mangaka, Kubo could have came up with something more as the basis of the series, Like Reverse London, that's it. Like when you just look at Reverse London, it's just London. It's not even a magical looking London. Like there's no, okay, from the top of my head, there's no glowing buildings, magical birds in the air, newspapers that fly to you, roaming ghosts, whatever. Like there's nothing magical. It's legit London. And worst of all, the spells.
Number 04 Magic number 44 Magic number 75 Magic number 68.
Now one of the greatest things I loved about Bleach was the spells. Kubo came up with this whole concept of the defensive and offensive magic consisting of 99 spells each. The ways of binding, or the binding spells, numbered 1 through 9, and the ways of destruction, or destruction spells, numbered 1 through 9. Do you know what we got here?
Magic number 44
Like that's it, just magic number whatever. Throughout this movie, you'll begin to realize that there's a lot of nothing going on. You know why? Cause there's nothing going on. In the first episode, cool, they catch a magical beast, they fight a dragon, of which we don't even see how it ends. Then in the second episode, nothing happens. Like nothing happens. There's a lot of talking. Explosion happens and you think, oh yeah, okay, you know, something's about to go down. Nope, more talking. Cool, super badass guy shows up. You're thinking, oh, okay, something's about to go down. Nope, more talking. They leave. Cool guy does cool thing. Oh, guess what? Oh no, you guessed it. Look under your seat, folks. More talking. And the conversations are so boring. Okay, for people who think that I just want conversations about the law of the world, no, it's cool. I'm not looking for exposition. I'd like maybe conversations about the people. I don't know, their dreams, their aspirations, their families, stuff like that, bruh. What are they like? I legit just watched it and I can't remember what these conversations were about. I can remember something Dragon Clan. That's about it. Which brings me to possibly the worst thing about Burn the Witch. Look, we already got these characters that we sorta like. You know, Noel, Nini, Balgo, and definitely Bruno. Hey man, I'm loving this guy. And then they introduced this other pink-haired whatever. And for some reason, this is what I don't understand. So for some reason, an entire quarter of a whole episode is dedicated to her. They give her a whole One Piece backstory, bro. You know the One Piece backstory? You know, with the sad music and everything? Like, no one gives a... Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? I was watching this thing, I was getting pranked. I honestly thought I was getting pranked, eh? So, no one in this entire movie has their backstory even, you know, brought up. But this random pink-haired Macy whatever, she gets a whole my gosh, like why not the two main characters, not Balgo, not Bruno. Balgo, by the way, is a descendant of the Dragon Clan. I mean, that sounds hype. Why didn't they at least hint about that, you know? But no, Macy, why? She's just non-magic random who isn't even like blood related to any of the 4 people that I've been talking about. The last thing I'm gonna rant about is the action. Now, okay. Relax. I'm not here to crap on the action. The action is pretty great. No, the action is actually really great. I enjoyed it. My rant is about the fact that it's so little. In a 90-minute film, if I were to round up the entirety of the action in Burn the Witch, I bet you it wouldn't be more than 5 minutes of the runtime. Like, okay, the action, it starts. You know, it hypes you up. You're like, yeah, it's about to go down. And then it stops. It starts. And then it stops. The action starts. And then it stops. You know why? Because we gotta make time for the talking. You know, we gotta make sure that the talking is as much of it as possible. I mean, my gosh. In the third and final episode, there's this majestic, all-powerful, graceful dragon. And here you're thinking, oh yeah, it's about to go down. The action starts. And well, yeah, you get the gist. It stopped, you know, cause we gotta make room for the talking. And then you know what's worse? What's like the worst thing of all? The way it just ends. It just ends. They beat the dragon and it just like it. I mean, you know, as I'm watching this anime, experiencing all these experiences that I'm experiencing, I'm thinking to myself, okay, you know what, Bills, this is an adaptation. I'm sure they had to change things here and there due to producer this, budget cut that, whatever. Maybe in the original manga, things make a lot more sense. You know, things are cooler. Nope. The anime adapts the manga page by page, frame by frame, word by freaking word, which is honestly very impressive. I will respect that. I will applaud that. But that means that Burn the Witch sucks in the manga too. Like, what's the hope? Thank you for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed my whiny little rant and be sure to stay tuned for more videos. Now, I just want to say, if you enjoy Burn the Witch, then honestly, good for you. I'm not trying to take that from anybody. I'm glad that there are people out there that found joy and entertainment with this movie. Believe it or not, I am interested in Burn the Witch overall and look forward to any more possible episodes and or movies in the future. I'm sure it'll get good. I have hope in Kubo. So apparently, there's a Burn the Witch chapter 0, which is like I'm not gonna say a prequel to the rest of the manga of which the movie is based on, but like there's a different whole story thing that happens before the movie takes place. And apparently there it's really cool. But I'm not gonna talk about it because the movie didn't adapt it. So for anyone that's gonna come in the comments and be like, hey, chapter 0 is good, look, it honestly doesn't matter because I'm reviewing the anime. Anyways, I'm bringing this up by saying, you know what, check out chapter 0, it's actually pretty cool and it gives me hope in Burn the Witch. I don't want to just leave the video on like a negative note, so let me talk about some pros, some positivities from Burn the Witch, things that I really liked. Point 1, the animation was really good. And oh yeah, Bruno's mask. Bruno's mask. Yes, Bruno has a dope mask. His mask is sick. That mask is awesome. I love this guy. I swear, Grimjo got reincarnated as Bruno.